Separately from boys. I'm very sure there must be a way to do that because their boys and girls are totally different. Are we still using heavy hands for boys and gentility for girls? Or are we just lumping them up together these days? Well, let me hear from you right here on Hello Port Harcourt.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003 at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH. Now, WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. That's where you find us on WhatsApp and on Telegram. All right, so we have Muriel on the lines. Let's get to say hello to Muriel. And there's a message here from Tony. Tony, just give me a minute, please. Muriel, good morning.
Hi, Jude, good morning.
Good morning, please.
This is the Christian woman.
Welcome.
Well, I think the system or the pattern for raising both boys and girls have changed drastically. Now, look at education. Those days, guys or boys are giving priority more than the girl child. But these days, most parents have seen, in fact, many parents have seen how girls can be, how a girl child can be so successful in life. Respecting for the father, she's a girl child. She can even be more successful than her brother. And look at domestic chores in the house. For me, Jude, I raise my boys and my girls the same way. In fact, I said before, my boys don't even know chores for girls and that's the ones that are for boys. They do it collectively, turn by turn. You're told to do this, you're told to do that. So chores are not even cooking. The day I want to cook like 2 or 3, everybody will take turns. After okay, me and you do this, me and you. The boys and all of us get into the kitchen. So if your son to go and want food for the family, if your son is this person's son from the biggest to the least, everybody does domestic chores equally. And even when it comes to, they are even trying to change the inheritance. The inheritance and law.
Oh yes, that's river. Under former Governor Wike. Yes,
and it's a very positive change. So especially in favor of the women. Now a woman can inherit her father's property. So many things are working now in favor of the women. Before it was just for the guys, the men. That's why you see women movement. Hey, Mother's Day, this, that. It just awareness, to change the whole narrative of how they see women. And the men should not be, intimidated or feel bad because more work needs to be done. That's why you see they're giving women many days to celebrate them and to create this awareness. Thank you, Jude.
Well, thank you very much, Miro, for that. Tony here says, Jude, good morning. Well, these days, I find out that there are some people who will still treat their daughters like princesses, and unfortunately, they treat their sons like princes. There's nothing wrong with providing for your male or your female child. However, people are overindulging their children. That's my only take on this. People should stop overindulging your children. Let your children be children, Tony says. Treating your daughter as a princess, but it's not what it should be. Daddy's little princess. Positive affirmation, isn't it? We'll be back after this break. Stay tuned. boy and girl child, raising boys versus girls. Compared to 3 decades ago, have there been changes in the way we raise our boys and the way we raise our girls? Well, my first caller, that was Muriel, I believe, said yes, it's changed. There are more opportunities for the girl child these days than they are than they used to be, right, in the time past. But what about the boy child, right? Is the boy, our boy is still getting that kind of attention? I have been noticing a lot of amazing children in the past week. Some of you are raising really beautiful children. I mean, God to honest truth, beautiful children. I was buying shawarma at GRA, off Abacha Road. There's one popular place off Abacha Road. So I was buying shawarma. And then this woman walks in with her child. He could not be more than 8 or 9, right? Still very short, but that type that he was always chatty and preppy. And then as he walked past me, he just looked at me and said, "Oh, good morning, sir. Good evening, sir." I was like, "Oh, yeah, good afternoon, actually. How are you?" He said, "Oh, very well, sir." And the mother, too, exchanged pleasantries with me. And we were all waiting for our shawarma. Now, the mother and this child, they were playing like they were siblings. The mother would tickle the boy would tickle the boy. And there was a lot of play. And I just sat down. In fact, a lot of us who were there waiting for our orders just kept watching these two, the mother and the child. They looked so free, they looked so playful. The boy was just like, "Hey, I'm just a happy child." And then the woman asked me, "Oh, please, can I buy this suya? Have you tried it?" I said, "No, I haven't tried this suya." I was thinking about it. And the boy said, "Mommy, the last time you bought us suya, it was like I was like, "I bought you." I said, "No, I can't remember." I said, "Yes, you were very small. Can we have some?" The child was so, I'm like, "Ha! Now this kind of picky I want to raise."
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
Hello, Bonhart, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003. All right, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. On WhatsApp, Martin here says, "My good brother, things have changed though. I remember those days, our daddy used to give us out to go and learn work. We'll do labor work to pay our bills, but this time, nothing. But very soon it will affect society well," he says. That was true. Those days, I'm sure it still happens today. Parents will, "Hey, look, go and learn a trade," and they pay you, you make some money, you have a head start in life, right? Okay. But that's for boys. 3, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, dear. I'm sorry, please, could you call back? There's a lot of interference on that line. Could barely hear you. Please, apologies for that, okay? Once again, it's 0817-923-0007 and 0817-923-0003. Patrick is on the line from Eche. Patrick, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Adi Patrick. I'm calling from Eche.
Go on, please.
Jude, these days, female child are available now.
They're not
more
available.
Than male child now.
Oh, you mean valuable? Okay.
Yes, they are very, very valuable now. You value them more than male child. Like me now, I always value my sisters. These days are not the way it was before. The reason being that I understand that women now will take care of their parents more than men.
So why are we not raising the boys to take care of their parents as well?
The reason is that if they are married outside, you will see them remembering their parents and come back home to take care of their parents. Let me give for instances. If the parent is sick, you will see them that they are the first people that will run down home to take their parents to the hospital before their brother will come back. So what am I saying is that the time we didn't value female child have gone.
I see.
These days, I am even happy if I want to born, let me born female child more than boys. And God has blessed me. I pray that when I married, I pray that God should give me female child first. And that was what God gave me. He gave me treasure as a first child.
See.
The reason why I say so is that I know a female child will help my wife to do one or two things. And the male child cannot do that.
Why? Why can't you train your male child to do that, Patrick? Okay. Zion's on the line from GR. Zion, good morning to you.
Yeah, Jude, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Am I clear right now?
Oh, okay, yes. Good morning. Welcome, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The discourse you brought in this morning is not a change in pattern of training the male child or the female child. No, it's not. It's a disorder. It's like a sickness, like a pain. In psychology, they call it transference. Transference. Go and study it. It's a psychological phenomenon where someone unconsciously redirects emotion, either things from the past or an occurrence from the past, to someone else in the present. Oh, now female child, they take care of parents more. More could train the female child very well. It's a disorder. And most of us, if you check out it, we unconsciously do that. Attention my parents gave to me was not adequate, so I was so inadequate. When I go get my own children, I'm not going to treat them that way. I go give them more adequate attention. Even when the child is naughty, we accept it. That is a disorder. We must go beyond just all these shenanigans. We see sometimes, Mom, if this child is misbehaving, I accept it. And it's my only child, though.
No, yeah, I agree. There should be a place for discipline, and the parent should be the primary disciplinarian in that child's life. But if we look at how boys and girls are treated, compared to 30 years ago, Biria said she exposes her sons to chores. Some years ago it wasn't the case, and she's right. I knew people growing up, the boys did nothing like sweeping or cooking. Their own, so either go and wash car or follow daddy to the market to go and sell spare parts or something. Oh dear. But that was a trend in those days. Today, like I said, we're seeing girls who are, being shown a different way of living their lives. I've been seeing videos of fathers, who follow, or rather who take their daughters, to either self-defense classes or be present at their recitals, be present when they are doing their school presentation. They're coming to do kingdom dance. A lot of times, I remember growing up, not a lot of parents used to come to those things. My mom used to attend those things. When my dad could, he would. But these days, we're seeing more people trying to pay a lot of attention to their children. I think it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But when we're comparing how boys and girls should be raised, are there changes? Should there even be changes? In Nigeria, are people still make we train the girl, make the girl become nurturer? So yes, the cooking is done, but you instill in her a sense of responsibility for the rest of the family. Are we doing the same with the males? Are we teaching the children that, okay, the boys, that look, when you come out of university, you will be the one responsible for A, B, C, and D? Do we teach both genders responsibility in the same way, in the same manner, in the same fashion? That's what we're here to find out. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Let's get to Facebook now. At Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH. Oh, I'm waiting for the page to reload. It's refreshing. Do bear with me, please. Just keep turning and churning. Okay, all right. So at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Okay. Message now says, Jude, good morning. Well, I think it depends on the individuals, and this is where parenting is most important. Whether a boy child or a girl child, each child is unique. So yes, girls need certain things and boys need certain things. For example, boys are more action driven. That's why they like rough play. Oh, I agree. As someone who grew up with boys, I agree. From when we were like 8 or 9, we were body slamming each other. I used to throw my brother into the door. He used to push me on the ground. We fight in the sand. Oh man. Just thinking about it. All right, so yeah, boys are more action driven. Right? Let me continue. Girls, on the other hand, depending on who they grow up with, can be the same. It all depends on the environment that you raise your child in. But the most important thing in raising children these days is instilling morals into them. Whether your child becomes a footballer or a doctor is irrelevant. Is your child first and foremost a good human being? This is what we as parents should be looking out for. The minute we solve that first problem, every other thing will fall in place. Oh, I like that. Are we instilling morals first? If we do that, every other thing will fall in place. I like that message. Yeah, in fact, you know what? I'm just going to take it to heart this morning. Yeah. Yes. So it's not about buying them dolls or buying the boys cars, toy guns, toy cars, Legos to be building stuff. I know how the boys jump around like we used to do. You know, we would come. See boys, some of our friends will come back with scratches. They would have fallen from trees, you know. But the very next day, after your mother has finished shouting, and the very next day, see those same boys, they'll climb that same tree. We'll climb that same tree. We used to have a guava tree in my house. We'll climb that same tree. The mango trees that will fall from, we will still climb it. They will shout, they will beat. The next day, I'm not even joking. The very next day, we're up on that tree. I don't know how. Wait, those of you have boys these days. Are they the same? Are they the same as you were or as Jude was back in? I don't know. I'm curious. I'm really curious. 017-923-0002, 0817923-0003. All right. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416. ID here says, Jude, good morning. I think basically the sexes demand a different form of attention and redirection, once again, based off their own personal characteristics. Some boys are very mellow, others are very loud. Some girls are the same. My daughter is a loud child. If you leave my daughter alone, she will play everywhere outside, come back with bruises, and still want to go out with her brothers because there are two of them, 2 boys and 1 girl. But for me, I try to protect my daughter, not because she's weak, but because I need her to understand the world that we are living in is not a very easy place. So I teach her just a bit different from the boys. ID says, He teaches her just a bit different from the boys. Anyway, well, My time is almost up. I need to do my one play draw this morning. I'll read your messages when we come back. I'm going to give another 2 minutes for the last bus stop for this morning. Those of you who are interested, once again, get to oneplay.ng. If you don't have a smart device and you want to use your regular phone, use the code star 347 star 880 star 6 hash. Star 347 star 880 star 6 hash. Okay, let's do that and let's help each other out this morning. Who will I call? Who will I make happy this morning before the afternoon crew comes in? I'm looking forward to doing that very shortly. And oh yes, so those people who indicated that they want the mathematical set courtesy of So Tasty Restaurant, I will reply you. I've replied some of you. We have 4. I'm going to give out 6. And then the Time Bending Fest. Okay, don't forget it's on this weekend, right? May 27, Children's Day. All right, I have tickets. I think I gave out 2 yesterday. I'll be giving out another pair this morning. So those of you who have sent in your request to be part of those programs, I will reply you very shortly. Okay, but for now, let's quickly, and I mean very quickly, right? Let's get to the one play draw this morning. Stay tuned.
Football fans are getting ready. The biggest match in Europe is here.
See, I think PSG will win this time. Nah, it's the turn of the Italians. Inter wins this time.
It's the UEFA Champions League final.